Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video we are counting down on most popular Turkish war films of all time, not to be missed by anyone. Those who love Turkish war films must give it a try and leave a comment below how many films you have already seen from this list or intent to see. Now let's get started. 10. The Light Horseman, 1987, directed by Simon Windsor. Palestine, 1917. The British advance has been stopped by the Turkish line running from Gaza to Beersheba. The latest attack on Gaza has failed. The attacking forces included a regiment of Australian Mounted Infantry, the Light Horse. Light Horseman Frank is wounded in a skirmish with Bedouin. He is replaced by a young soldier, Dave, who proves to be a crack shot, but reluctant to fire at the enemy. Dave proves himself during a German biplane attack. Recuperating in hospital, he meets a sympathetic nurse, Anne. The regiment is called upon for a bold flanking attack on Beersheba. But how do you convince the Turks the main attack will come at Gaza? And how do you attack across a desert without water? 9. The Last Ottoman, 2007. Directed by Mustafa Sevki Dogan. The film is set in the years after World War I, when the Ottoman capital of Constantinople was under the siege by the enemy. A Navy sergeant named Tadasai Ali, who has just completed his military service, is yearning for his fiancée Defne, who married another man while Ali was away. Ali plans to abduct Defne and flee to Vienna. However, Ali's plans change when he comes across Mustafa Kemal, who has just set on a journey to save the Turkish land from the enemy. Ali recognizes that his real love is his country, and joins in the endeavors to save his country. 8. Çanakkale Yolun Sonu, 2013. Directors Kemal Uzun, Serdar Akar and Ahmet Karaman. April, 1915. First World War in Çanakkale, Ottoman Empire. Two brothers leave their mountain village to fight on the front line. One is an experienced sniper fighting for Ottomans against the invasion, while his brother finds it much tougher to cope with life in the trenches. Meanwhile, landing of the occupation forces in the shores of Gallipoli has begun. 7. Bolak, 2017. Directed by Aytak Agurlar. The film tells the poignant story of a soldier crossing the roads in a winter. Soldiers from different places should adapt to the military. Those men with dreams, goals, fears, and ambitions will learn to develop themselves in the toughest conditions of their military service, learn what it means to be a soldier, and have to fight with the demons in themselves. 6. The Long Way Home, 2013. Directed by Alfan Eseli. The Battle of Sarıkamış, an engagement between the Russian and Ottoman Empire during World War I, resulted in the defeat of the Ottomans. Eastern Anatolia had become a place of uncertainty and chaos by January 1915, and neither the Russians or the Ottomans held control. Due to absence of authority, the people were left to their own fate in a battle of survival. 5. 120, 2008. Directed by Ozan Aran and Murat Sarıkoglu. During the Battle of Sarıkamış, the Ottoman army runs out of ammunition and appeals for help to the people of Van, who happen to have supplies. However, the First World War is on and all the men are fighting at the four corners of the empire and therefore cannot respond to the appeal. The young children of Van want to do something, and when the principal of a school, who has lost a son in the war, suggests that they transport ammunition, 120 young boys aged 12 to 17 volunteer and take to the road. The movie tells the true story of the 120 boys and their sisters and mothers left behind, who wait for their return. For the Mountain, 2012. Directed by Alper Keller. Oguz and Bekir belong to a small troop of the Turkish army that gets ambushed on a mission and is completely decimated except for the two unequal comrades. Oguz, who comes from Istanbul, is just completing the last months of his military service. The rebellious Bekir has to serve an extra 2 years of military service for disciplinary reasons. 3. Breath, 2009. Directed by Levent Samersi. A remarkable Turkish film that delves into the complex emotions and psychological struggles experienced by soldiers serving in the eastern regions under the constant threat of terrorism. This analysis examines the various elements of the film, including its cinematography, storytelling techniques, character development, and the portrayal of war's impact on individuals. Through its realistic and thought-provoking approach, Breath offers a profound exploration of the human spirit amidst the harsh realities of conflict. To the Mountain 2 2016. Directed by Alper Keller. A Turkish elite military squad commanded by Lieutenant Colonel Vasil Gökmusa is assigned to rescue the Turkish journalist Seda Balaban that was kidnapped by rebels in Iraq. They succeed in their assignment, but along their return journey they stumble upon a Turkish village that will be invaded soon. Vasil and his team live a dilemma: to accomplish their rescue mission or to defend the defenseless Turkish villagers. One Ayla, the Daughter of War 2017. Directed by Kemal Kay. Set during the Korean War in the 1950s, the story follows a Turkish soldier, Süleyman Dilberlici, who is sent to Korea as part of the United Nations forces. One night, he finds a tiny, terrified, half-frozen Korean girl close to death. Faced with the helpless child, Süleyman risks his own life to save hers. Though his later attempts to keep her with him are thwarted and she is sent to an orphanage upon his return to Turkey, their remarkable bond remains intact and the pair is finally reunited 60 years later. So that was the list, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching Most Popular Turkish War Films Countdown. For more updates, make sure you subscribe to our channel. The handle is right in front of you.